She stood still with her hair flying in the wind. She stood still with her hair flying in the wind.
The petals of a flower are often brightly colored and scented to attract insects and other pollinators.
They are more receptive to the effects of this medication than the last group. They are more receptive to the effects of this medication than the last group. They are more receptive to the effects of this medication than the last group.
All of these scenarios increase the demands for modern refrigeration and manufactured ice. All of these scenarios increase the demands for modern refrigeration and manufactured ice.
The games added many new things, such as breeding and a new bag system.
Small and large steamboats and riverboats worked on lakes and rivers. Small and large steamboats and riverboats worked on lakes and rivers. Small and large steamboats and riverboats worked on lakes and rivers.
The controller then tells the input to turn off the power as the water is already boiling.
These tea rooms often double as bakeries so that tea and pastries are enjoyed together. These tea rooms often double as bakeries so that tea and pastries are enjoyed together.
Now, the telephone and email are the most common means of distance communication. Now, the telephone and email are the most common means of distance communication. Now, the telephone and email are the most common means of distance communication.
They help students and researchers understand the order or chronology of historical events for a subject.
Despite graduating years ago, he still has access to his university email account. Despite graduating years ago, he still has access to his university email account.
The position of a person is their status or responsibility in a community or group of people.
Wine is made by the fermentation of the sugar in grapes. Wine is made by the fermentation of the sugar in grapes.
He claimed that his decision was because he was concerned for the orchestra's well-being.
Early trains used horsepower and ran on wooden or iron tracks. Early trains used horsepower and ran on wooden or iron tracks.
It's going good. I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, it's a lot of work. But it's really interesting to see how everything works and to be a part of the process. Yeah, definitely. I'm just glad that we were able to get these positions.
Photography has profoundly impacted society in numerous ways since its inception over a century ago. One of its most significant contributions is its ability to document and preserve historical events. Iconic images, such as those from the Civil Rights Movement or World War II, have captured pivotal moments, allowing future generations to witness and learn from the past. For instance, the photograph of Martin Luther King Jr. delivering his "I Have a Dream" speech symbolizes the struggle for equality and continues to inspire social justice movements. Another vital impact of photography is its role in journalism. Photojournalism has the power to convey stories and emotions that words alone cannot. Images from natural disasters, such as the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina, provide a visceral understanding of the devastation and human suffering, eliciting empathy and prompting global humanitarian responses. Furthermore, photography has democratized art and self-expression. Platforms like Instagram enable millions to share their perspectives and creativity, fostering a sense of community and connectivity. This accessibility has also given rise to citizen journalism, where ordinary people can document and share significant events in real time, challenging traditional media narratives. Lastly, photography plays a crucial role in science and education. Medical imaging technologies, such as X-rays and MRIs, rely on photography to diagnose and treat illnesses. In education, visual aids enhance learning by making complex concepts more accessible and engaging. In conclusion, photography's ability to document history, enhance journalism, democratize art, and advance science underscores its profound and multifaceted impact on society. Through capturing moments both monumental and mundane, photography continues to shape our understanding of the world and ourselves. Photography has revolutionized artistic expression by providing a new medium for creativity and storytelling. It has expanded the boundaries of art, allowing for diverse and innovative forms of visual expression. One significant example is the work of Ansel Adams, whose black and white landscape photographs of the American West have become iconic. Adams' meticulous attention to detail and mastery of light and shadow transformed the perception of photography from a mere documentation tool to a legitimate art form. His images, such as Moonrise, Hernandez, New Mexico, showcase the sublime beauty of nature and have inspired countless photographers and artists. Another influential figure is Dorothea Lange, whose work during the Great Depression captured the plight of American farmers and migrants.
What do you like to do on vacation and why?
On vacation, I love exploring new destinations because it allows me to experience different cultures, cuisines, and landscapes. Traveling broadens my perspective and gives me a break from the routine, refreshing my mind and body. I also enjoy relaxing on a beach or hiking in nature, as it provides a sense of tranquility and rejuvenation. Ultimately, vacations are a perfect blend of adventure and relaxation, making them essential for my well-being. In the image, we see a young couple standing closely together when it appears to be an urban setting at night. The background is slightly blurred, featuring city lights and buildings, suggesting they are in a bustling area, possibly a downtown or nightlife district. The man is wearing a dark sweater with a white collar visible underneath, and he is gazing down at the woman with a serious expression. The woman, dressed in a white top with pink straps, is looking up at the man, seemingly engaged in an intense conversation or moment. Her facial expression appears concerned or contemplative, and she is holding onto his arms for support or comfort. This scene evokes a sense of intimacy and possibly a moment of emotional connection or tension between the two individuals. The city backdrop adds to the atmosphere, highlighting the contrast between the lively environment around them and the private, intense moment they are sharing. The image captures a slice of life, hinting at the complexities of relationships and the emotional exchanges that occur in everyday settings. It invites the viewer to ponder the nature of their conversation and the emotions they are experiencing, making it a poignant and relatable depiction of human interaction. Recently, I gave a handmade photo album to my best friend for her birthday. The album contained pictures of us from various moments throughout our friendship, along with little notes and memories written beside each photo. I chose to give this gift to my best friend because she has always cherished our memories and loves sentimental items. Creating the album took a lot of time and effort, as I had to gather photos from different events, print them, and then carefully arrange them in the album. Each page was decorated with small stickers, drawings, and captions that highlighted the special moments we shared. Giving this gift made me feel incredibly happy and fulfilled. Seeing her reaction as she flipped through the pages, smiling and sometimes laughing at the memories, was priceless. It made me realize how much our friendship means to both of us, and how these shared moments have strengthened our bond over the years. I chose this particular gift because I wanted to give her something personal and meaningful, something that she could look back on and feel nostalgic about. It wasn't just about the material value, but about the emotions and memories that the album represented. I believe people generally learn better by being shown what to do rather than merely being told. This hands-on approach often leads to a deeper understanding and retention of information. For instance, when I was learning to cook, simply reading recipes wasn't very effective. I found it much more helpful to watch cooking videos where I could see the techniques in action. Observing how to chop vegetables properly, measure ingredients accurately, and control the heat on the stove made a significant difference. By seeing the process, I was able to mimic the actions and achieve better results in my cooking. In another example, during my time as an English tutor, I noticed that students grasped grammar rules and vocabulary more effectively through interactive activities rather than just listening to explanations. For example, role-playing exercises and visual aids like charts and flashcards help them understand and remember new concepts better. By engaging in practical use, they could apply the knowledge in real-life contexts, reinforcing their learning. Observations from everyday life also support this perspective. Consider learning to ride a bicycle. Most people find it easier to learn by watching someone else ride and then practicing themselves, rather than just receiving verbal instructions. The visual and hands-on experience helps build muscle memory and confidence. In conclusion, while verbal instructions are important, being shown what to do provides a clearer, more practical understanding. This method allows learners to see the steps, understand the nuances, and replicate the actions, leading to more effective and lasting learning. One thing I like about my personality is my empathy. Being able to understand and share the feelings of others has significantly shaped my interactions and relationships. This quality has helped me become a better friend, colleague, and mentor. Empathy allows me to connect deeply with others, making them feel heard and valued. For example, when a friend is going through a tough time, I can offer genuine support and comfort because I can sense and relate to their emotions. This has strengthened my friendships, as my friends know they can trust me and count on my understanding. In a professional setting, empathy has been a key factor in my success as a tutor. Understanding my students' struggles and frustrations helps me tailor my teaching methods to their needs, making learning more effective and enjoyable for them. It also creates a supportive environment where they feel comfortable asking questions and expressing difficulties. While not everyone may naturally possess strong empathy, it is a quality that can be cultivated and should be valued. Empathy fosters better communication, collaboration, and relationships. It encourages kindness and patience, making communities and workplaces more harmonious and productive. In essence, empathy not only enriches individual interactions, but also contributes to a more compassionate and understanding society.